Hey guys, Tina here, the Critical Virgo. Welcome back to another Fragrance Fridays. Today I'm going to be talking about Ormonde Woman by Ormonde Jane. I don't have a full-size bottle. I have a spray sample, and I've been wearing it for the past few days, and I have a little bit to say about it. So let me give you guys the notes so you know what we're looking at over here. The top of cardamom, coriander, and grass oil. We got the mid of black hemlock, violet, and jasmine. I've never really heard of black hemlock until sniffing this fragrance and reading up a little bit about it. A base of vetiver, cedarwood, sandalwood, and amber. And okay, so if I had to choose some words to describe this, I would have to say that it's very green, powdery, sweet, but not a gourmand. Mom's playing over there. It's slightly woody and a little leathery. Sorry, she's very distracting. The opening on this is my absolute favorite part. I find it to be very, it's very unique. Very fresh, dewy, powdery. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to describe it. And the dry down on this, I'm sorry, is when you really start to notice those woods a little bit more. That amber starts to pull through, and it's still sweet. The longevity on this, it's okay. I got about 5 hours on each day that I wore it. I'd put it on about like 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then it would just be gone by about 2. I will say though, that's just on skin. Like when I did put it on my shirt, it's still there. And another thing is I've been not only spraying it on my shirt, but like, you know, under my shirt, on my, you know. So that does help. The projection's very weak on your skin. Again, I'm gonna go back to the fact that I did spray it under my shirt. So, you know, as I warmed up and this moved around, it would project a little bit more, but it was still, it's pretty weak. On the skin, it's pretty much a skin scent once it dries down. So just know that. I'm really struggling with all the hype around it, like especially that black hemlock. Like I said earlier, I've never really heard of that until I got the sample and I started wearing it. And when I got the sample, I read what the notes were and I started looking into black hemlock. And I think a little bit of my disappointment in this fragrance comes from the fact that I had built it up in my head to be something, because, you know, everybody loves Ormonde Jane, right? So I was like expecting like a little bit more of like a powerhouse fragrance and something a little more piney, especially with that black hemlock, because I was reading that it has like a very piney scent, resinous, and I do get that like leathery vibe out of it, like I said before. But I don't know, I was really rooting for a good piney fragrance. I think that, you know, maybe a lot of the hype around it was like the novelty of it. So I don't know, I started reading some reviews on it, and I know it's kind of like a mixed bag. Some people really love it, some people are just kind of like, feel semi the same way. It's okay. I'm honestly I'm not buying any more fragrance. I have like 2 more on my buy list, and that will probably be it. I'm probably just gonna sample going forward because I just have so much. You know, it's not like I'm really gonna be going through all this anytime soon, so there's no need for me to go out and buy more bottles. But it's a good fragrance. It's a solid fragrance. I think if you were looking for, you know, especially a good work fragrance, this would definitely be it, because like I said, projection on this is very minimal. And it will carry you through the majority of your day. It is a beautiful fragrance, so don't get me wrong when I voiced my disappointment with it. That was just me hyping it up in my own mind and having an expectation that it didn't meet, but it's not bad. It is, I feel like this is a very feminine fragrance. I know that some had said that it leans a little more masculine. In my opinion, it is a very feminine fragrance. It can be worn for multiple occasions. It would be, you know, a really nice evening scent as well. The only thing that can get a little annoying, even though this thing doesn't project much, the sweetness in it, I did notice that the most when I would get wafts of it off my shirt. But yeah, there's nothing really like offensive or cloying about this. Really, I could see it for any age range. I guess if it fits in your budget, then definitely give it a go. I would try it before you buy it because like I said, a lot of people have different opinions on this. And I've seen it go for like the 50 ml bottle anywhere from like $130 to $150. So I don't really see it on too many discounts. So that's, you know, if it's in your price range, then go for it. Anyway, if you guys have tried it out, love to hear your opinion on it. If you have any questions, comments, you know where to put them. Until next Friday, guys. Bye.